The main challenge most of the early SaaS businesses I worked with is alarmingly low conversion rates. At this point, investing in advertising would be borderline suicidal. This is a classic case I often see. Look, you would not propose on a first date, even if they're the one. But for some reason, you might place book a demo button on top of your homepage for your new SaaS startup, and then cry big tears later why it's not converting. Let me explain. For any grand romance to begin, you need to create the opportunity to meet. This could be a demo. It could be a conversation at a coffee shop. But before you race out and attract more potential prospects, check your game plan. Have you ironed your shirt? Have you done the work to be a good catch? What's the practical advice here? Many tech founders go after ads without having high value creative distributed on their social pages, especially videos that would resonate with their ideal audience. 95% of B2B buyers say videos plays a crucial role in their purchase decisions. Buyers prefer B2B content in video format compared to articles. Tell this to the SEO guys. What sort of videos build to trust and get prospects interested? That's the question. These are the 5 converting videos that you should consider: the product review, product demo, tutorials and training, webinars, and educational videos. Let me show you a variety of SaaS video examples from companies who really nailed it. Take a look at Slack's product demo videos, for example. On their website, they use short animations, video clips to demo the capabilities of their messaging platform. Their video for their channel feature is a real winner. A friendly narrator walks you through everything while the visuals show the product in action. It's like getting a virtual tour that makes Slack channels easy to understand. And for educational videos, I would like to take Figma as an example. They are amazing on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. Tons of tutorials and onboarding videos within apps and software in vertical style videos. Once you start to reach out to cold audience using advertising, you will only work for the 3% that are ready to take action. The rest usually go check your social media profile and see what have you been up to, and check your videos to see, are you tackling problems related to them? And if there is nothing there, you already lost them, and you lost them for good. This also applies with outbound marketing campaigns such as cold emails, cold DMs, or even inbounds, which I just mentioned, like ads, SEO, etc. Let's say the visitor decided to visit your website or your service page. You have at most 10 seconds to make the right first impression. Failure, and there is no second chance for a coffee date, no dinner, no romantic sales demo. Just kidding. But all that you will be dealing with the erosion of your marketing budget. I want to be very clear, there isn't a miracle solution. However, you need to have a conversion element on your page for every stage of your potential customer journey. This may include things like signing up for a newsletter, getting a free training webinar, showcasing product demo in a video, attending a conference you plan to do, whatever it is. So the question is, which CTA should you consider adding? Okay, so let's have a quick look at what our OfficeVIBE are doing. Their first CTA is request demo, get started, and then when we scroll a bit more, you will find discover engagement, and then discover recognition, discover performance, then start assessment, and then request a demo again. So we're looking at total of 7 CTAs, and the most important ones are request a demo and get started. The question is, what made them reach this CTA conclusion? It depends on what kind of traffic they are sending to their homepage or their website in general. From my quick analysis, it's very likely the traffic they are getting are from some value-driven videos they provided on social media platform, whether it's a 1-minute video on their Instagram or even on their YouTube podcast, like these examples. Be careful. Don't provide a plethora of CTA choices for your prospect to consider in one shot. That's crazy confusing. Instead, determine what is the most logical next step and highlight that step in your call to action. If you are a new brand, best to always consider adding soft CTA in the beginning of your homepage or your website, such as get your free webinar or free training. And your hard CTA should be always at the end, like your demo calls, your free consultation, all of those stuff that directly engaging with you. Once your brand gets mature and recognized, and the kind of audience that are visiting your website are already aware of who you are, you can consider to follow what OfficeVIBE did. You'll only keep on tweaking this until you figure out your best CTA based on the data you collected every month. Perceived value is often different from the real value. Once you have an idea of the benefits the customer think the product has for them, and we'll talk about that later in a moment, it's quite easy to figure out what the customer perceived value of a product is. All you need to do is use the following formula. Different group of customers will perceive the value of product in a different way. After all, don't try to sell burgers to vegans. Let me give you an example. Let's say I want to wash my car, and I will eventually. I just don't perceive the value of doing it right now. I can still turn on the car, drive it from point A to point B in a slightly dirty car. However, if I had a flat tire, I would instantly perceive the value of addressing that problem. HubSpot tweaked their landing page, their value from version A to version B. The perceived value is based on hypotheses that focused on scarcity, communicating the urgency of the offer, the free ebook download that is limited time offer that will result in higher conversion rate. This treatment from value A to value B generated for them extra 16.8% more leads from form completion than the previous one, with 97% level of confidence. Think even Xbox. They were charging kids $14 to change their username. A simple database update that has a real cost of zero. They charge $14 simply because they know the perceived value of being able to change a player's username from I love mommy to something better. The $14 spend makes a kid a hero. So why focus on customer perceived value? Think about some of the most famous brands in the world. Don't their product have a little extra value that makes people think about them? It's true for luxury fashion brands like Gucci and tech companies like Apple. So how do you control customer perceived value? Perception is influenced by life experience, personality, past interaction with brand and your competitors, and so much more. And it's a very individual thing. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. One man's trash is another's treasure. One person's cheap is another's smart value. The way in which you present your product should key in the perceptions, assumptions, and aspirations of your target audience, which means discovering their positive associations, their negative associations, their idols and icons, and who they trust. That's all, folks. I hope you get it sorted out for all the 3 killer conversion challenges that early SaaS startup face. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.